Howdy, folks. Welcome back to March 18th of the Strictly Muscles Chronicles. Got a new name for it. I don't know. Got plenty of time to think about these things. So, again, thanks for tuning in. I hope this is helpful for you. I actually had a good tip from a very smart person, my mom, that if you put the YouTube up on your big screen TV, it's kind of like having me there with you. So if that's something you really want to do, go for it. Otherwise, watch this any way you can. If you find it valuable, share it with your friends, family, loved ones, coworkers, anybody that you think would find value in hearing this message right now or hearing the exercise tip, the nutrition tip. Just share it. Put it out there so we can build the community and so everybody knows that, hey, we've got somebody putting out information, helping them, and we can all get through this together. So yesterday, I gave the tip for nutrition to have more awareness of when we eat. We're at home a lot more than we're used to, so the kitchen's right there. We're also stressed, or some of us are anxious and fearful, so food can be a good kind of medicine for that. But you don't want to overdose in it. So what I gave a tip was just to be aware of it. Okay, use your phone, use your journal, and put in there each time you go in there to have a meal, each time you have a snack, and become aware, mindful of how much you're eating or when you're eating. The goal of that is to hopefully just create that. Oh, you know what? I just had something. I'm not even hungry. I'm just doing this because I'm bored. And we're going to follow this habit for the next week. And the reason for that is habits are built over time, okay? And this will be your task for this week in order to just get in the habit of being aware. And I have a kind of a bonus quote for us today, and this is from Ryan Holiday. The constant repetition of a small task increases the rewards you get from it. So just constant awareness of this over time, over the next week, and then we'll add a new task, will help you make it just second nature. Time for exercise. So what we're going to do today, yesterday I showed the squat. Today I'm going to find what I found a little bit more difficult in programs for people just because of lack of equipment that they have is a back exercise. So the first thing, like I have a kettlebell here, so I use that occasionally when I'm at home and I get my workouts in. If you have anything like that, great, or a dumbbell set, those would be awesome. Those would be the option that I'm going to show here. If you don't, some other options that we have. I had a client yesterday. He has the big 42-pound jugs of water that he uses at his home, so he has that to do this exercise. I just grabbed a bag that I use when we travel, and I loaded it up with all these books. I've got, I don't know, it feels good 30, 35 pounds in there. It feels pretty close to this 35-pound kettlebell. So those would be the options. Look around your house and see what you can use that has a handle on it and that you can apply to this exercise, okay? So the exercise we're going to do is we're going to be using our back, okay? We're going to try to challenge more, emphasize our back muscles, but you're going to get a lot of different involvement here, okay? When I mean involvement, if I'm in this position right here, and I'll take off the card again for you, but if I'm in this position here, I'm going to be using a lot of legs, I'm going to be using a lot of midsection here, as well as the arm, the target area, which is going to be that arm, mainly the back muscle of the lat, okay? So I just did a version right there for you. You're just have it with your legs parallel to each other. Row up, drive that elbow back towards your hip, and then back down. Drive it back, up. Now, if that's too much of a challenge for you, feel free to use a base, okay? A chair. I'm using the ottoman here. But you're just going to go ahead and get your hand on there, go back to old school days, have your leg out in front of you, underneath you, so you're going to be tightening up through that leg. Then you have your dumbbell or kettlebell, whatever it is, and you're rowing there. If I do the option here, just to show it's not just for looks, but it's for use as well. Float it up with, like I said, about 30 pounds probably. Driving that up and down, okay? Now, just like yesterday, how much? How often? Programming it in there. So I'm kind of setting this up a little bit of a way. Yesterday was squats, okay? Then now go into a back exercise, do the row. All right, so you have your 2 exercises so far. In terms of how much to do, you know, it's going to be dependent on the weight. Kettlebell is a little bit heavier. I'm going to get a little less reps, but really focus on the execution. Always about execution. So you get that feeling through your lat, back in this area, that underneath that shoulder blade, every rep, focus on that, okay? If you're starting to struggle and starting to feel like you have to jerk it up, stop. This isn't a clean and row. You want to make it just a row, okay? If you have any questions about that, send me a message, text me. I'm going to put my email address in the description. So if you share this with somebody and they want to reach out to me, just they'll be able to do that. Okay, they'll know my email address. Our mindset. That's a pretty important thing right now to keep under control, because that's what we can control is our mindset in this pandemic and this crisis that we're going through. And so I encourage everybody to have a strong mindset. And one of those ways that I thought we could to get that mindset and to keep that mindset is to let everybody know that, hey, we know we're all in this together. But think of somebody in your life that you know can struggle with that a little bit more. Reach out to them today. Reach out to them, and you know, if it's a text at first, or I'm going to call my buddy and just go, hey, how you doing? Let's talk. You know what? Let's shoot the shit for a little bit and make sure he's okay, because I want everybody to know that we're all in this together. And I'm a resource for you, my clients, and anybody that you know. If they just need somebody to talk to, I haven't met them before, I'll be happy to talk with them. Okay, let's just go ahead and keep sharing that message out there that we're all in this together and we're going to get through it together. To finish up today, I have a quote for you, and it's from Ryan Holiday again. It's regarding fear. Fear is to be feared because of the miseries it creates. The things we fear pale in comparison to the damage we do to ourselves and others when we unthinkingly scramble to avoid them. A tough situation isn't helped by terror, it only makes things harder. And that's why we must resist it and reject it if we wish to turn this situation around. Be well, folks. I'll see you tomorrow.